President Mobutu's right-hand man, General Aluki, Supreme Commander of Zairean forces, flies into Goma. It's not every army commander who finds themselves playing host to somebody else's defeated troops, but these days the few Zairean soldiers on duty to meet the boss are outnumbered by the thousands of disarmed Rwandan troops in the Goma area. First stop, the frontier with Rwanda, where piles of small arms were confiscated from the beaten Rwandan forces. And the commander effortlessly converts a security tour into a publicity stunt. In Zaire, you never really know where the soldier ends and the politician begins. But this place was the focus of the trip, Camp Katindu, just 2 miles from the centre of Goma. The Channel 4 News team were given exclusive access to film here, where all the heavy weapons taken from the retreating Rwandan army are stored, according to Zairean officers. Mid-morning and General Aluki arrives to survey the arsenal. Just reading him the inventory of it took several minutes.
20 canons 75 sans recul, 11 mitrailleuses antiaériennes bitubes.
And as he toured, the general outlined Zaire's policy towards this sudden, lethal windfall.
L'armée du Zaïre, dans cette situation,
in this situation, the army of Zaire's main job is to pick up all the weapons, to regroup the Rwandan military, and to safeguard the security of Zaire's territory. That is our duty.
Whilst all around Goma, you can watch mankind's efforts to avert a humanitarian catastrophe. Inside Camp Katindu, you can see mankind's efforts to cause one through international arms sales. Explosives from Spain, armoured cars from France, anti-aircraft guns from China. Inside, weapons from floor to ceiling from Russia, Korea, Belgium, China. Everything from heavy machine guns to anti-personnel and anti-tank mines, along with thousands of rounds of ammunition. So we asked the Zairean soldiers if they could help themselves. No, they insisted, it must all be kept safely here. Moments later, though, they were perfectly happy to be filmed taking bullets. Helping themselves is one thing, but ultimately will the Zairean army help rearm the destitute Rwandans?
For us, the war has finished. The defeated are here. We will not rearm them to go and fight in their country. They're here as refugees, civilians almost.
So, General, as a professional soldier, what do you make of the current military situation in Rwanda?
For the time being, so far as we can tell, it's getting calmer, and we hope the RPF government can reassure everybody so the refugees can go home.
Polite words, but the Zaireans are deeply suspicious of the RPF government in Rwanda, backed as it is by Uganda. So assurances from the Chief of Staff and from all of these soldiers that all the arms are safe here. And yet it seems a little bizarre that in over 10 days no attempt has been made to move these weapons out of a region in which there could be up to 30,000 exiled Rwandan soldiers, many of whom want their guns back. Late this afternoon we told the United Nations about the arms dump we'd seen and asked them if they were alarmed.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these people who still class themselves as an army, who's still maintaining a cohesion, have made no secret of it to us that they say they're merely regrouping and that at one point in the future, I don't know when, but at some point in the future, they are going to attack and try to take Rwanda back again. If that happens, no matter what we have done to stabilize the situation here to get people to go back home, will of course totally unravel once more.
Warning signs abound. Mobutu says he won't allow the exiled army to restart the war, but he is allowing them to stay in groups in camps like this one near Goma. Tonight, the American army here won't comment. The French too are silent. Both say, look, this is an African affair. But in the context of Rwanda, that has meant repeated wars, so perhaps the outside world should now start watching the events around Camp Katindu more closely. Alex Thompson, Channel 4 News, Eastern Zaire.